Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? Here is the secret. Did you set a 2025 goal for yourself, such as eating healthier, exercising more, or maybe being more productive? How are you doing with sticking to it? Have you thrown in the towel yet? Well, if you have, you're not alone. Many people struggle with sticking to their goals, not because they lack motivation, but because they haven't developed the proper skill. The good news is that there's a reason for this struggle, and it's not about willpower alone. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? Here is the secret. Self-discipline. But don't worry, it's not something you're born with. Self-discipline is a skill that can be learned and strengthened over time. Today, I'm exploring 5 key aspects of self-discipline: willpower, values, delayed gratification, resilience, and decision fatigue. Understanding these aspects will help you develop self-discipline and stay committed to your goals. Then I'll shift the focus to how you can help your children develop self-discipline. After all, learning this skill early in life sets the foundation for future success. So grab your favorite beverage, find a comfy spot, and let's dive into today's topic of self-discipline. This is Tips for Parenting Youngsters, the podcast that explores how to build stronger connections, grow as individuals, and create healthier, happier relationships. Each episode is packed with simple, practical tips for building self-esteem, confidence, and self-worth to help you bring out the best in yourself and those around you. If you're ready to invest in yourself and strengthen your relationships, hit that subscribe button. New episodes drop every Thursday. And if you're finding the podcast helpful, it would mean the world if you could take a moment to leave a review. It makes a real difference. Self-discipline is the ability to make better choices, even when something easier or more fun is tempting. It helps you stay focused on what matters, like completing a work project before watching TV, or sticking to a budget instead of splurging on unnecessary items. Self-discipline is something you develop inside yourself to stay on track. Self-discipline is not about being overly strict or denying yourself joy. It's about managing your actions and emotions in a way that helps you succeed. It means learning to delay gratification, control impulses, and make thoughtful choices. These skills help you develop resilience, responsibility, and independence, which are essential for building self-esteem and long-term success. One of the best ways to think about self-discipline is to compare it to a muscle. Just like muscles get stronger with exercise, self-discipline grows when you practice making better choices. The more you use it, the easier it becomes. However, like any muscle, self-discipline can weaken if not used regularly. That's why practice and consistency are key. Now, don't get self-discipline confused with willpower. Self-discipline and willpower are like 2 sides of the same coin, but each works differently. Self-discipline is about creating routines and habits that make it easier to stick to goals. Willpower, on the other hand, is about resisting temptation in the moment. Think about eating healthier. Self-discipline means planning healthy meals in advance and creating a routine that supports better eating habits. You use willpower when you're offered a slice of cake at a party and choose to say no. Willpower is great, but it runs out over time. That's why having strong self-discipline is so important. It keeps you moving forward even when your willpower is low. Have you ever noticed that making better choices feels harder at night? That's because of something called decision fatigue. All day long, your brain makes decisions. Big ones, like solving problems at work, and small ones, like what to eat for lunch. The more choices you have to make, the more mentally exhausted your brain becomes. By the end of the day, it's easier to give in to distractions or bad habits. Think of yourself as a battery. At the start of your day, you are fully charged. Then, throughout the day, as you make decisions and choices, like focusing at work, following instructions, and resisting distractions, your battery drains. By the end of the day, when you're running low, it's easy to struggle with tasks like sticking to a diet or avoiding distractions. That's why many successful people, like athletes and business leaders, structure their days to reduce unnecessary decisions. They often eat the same breakfast or wear a similar outfit daily, helping conserve mental energy for more critical tasks. Setting up routines, habits, and structure is key to developing strong self-discipline. These systems take the pressure off willpower and make it easier to do the right thing without exhausting yourself. One of the most critical aspects of self-discipline is delayed gratification. Delayed gratification means resisting an immediate reward to receive a greater benefit later. It's why people save money instead of spending it all at once. Why students study instead of watching TV. And why athletes train daily instead of skipping workouts. An excellent analogy for delayed gratification is planting a seed. You won't see a tree tomorrow if you plant a seed today. It takes time, patience, and care for that seed to grow into something strong and beneficial. But you'll never see the results if you give up and stop tending to the seed. Self-discipline works the same way. The small, disciplined choices you make today lead to bigger rewards in the future. Last week, I discussed values and how to determine your core values. Your values are essential because self-discipline is closely tied to values. When you clearly understand what truly matters to you, it becomes easier to practice self-discipline. For example, if you value health, you're more likely to stick to your exercise routine and make healthy food choices, even when it's inconvenient. If you value financial security, you will practice self-discipline by saving money instead of making impulsive purchases. Your values guide your decisions, making self-discipline feel less like a struggle and more like a natural extension of what's important to you. By aligning self-discipline with your values, you create a powerful internal motivation that keeps you on track. Instead of relying on willpower alone, which can fade throughout the day, Your values are a strong foundation that makes disciplined choices easier and more automatic. Resilience is another crucial aspect of self-discipline. Life is full of setbacks, disappointments, and challenges. The ability to keep pushing forward even when things get tough separate those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. Resilience and self-discipline go hand in hand. Without resilience, self-discipline can crumble at the first sign of failure. Consider trying to stick to your fitness routine. You might be disciplined for a few weeks, but if you feel discouraged and quit because you missed a workout or don't see immediate results, resilience helps you stay committed even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. One way to build resilience is by shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, see it as a learning opportunity. Each setback is an opportunity to build resilience and learn. Self-disciplined people don't let challenges derail them. They adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. By embracing resilience, you make self-discipline a long-term practice rather than a short-term effort. Self-discipline isn't just about following rules. It's about creating the life you want. When you learn self-discipline, you can set and reach your goals, whether learning a new skill, improving productivity, or saving money for something special. It also helps challenging moments. When things don't go your way, like struggling with a new skill or facing setbacks, self-discipline keeps you from giving up. Instead of quitting, you persist and try again, knowing that hard work pays off. One of the most significant benefits of self-discipline is that it builds confidence. When you can stick to a goal, resist distractions, and accomplish something meaningful, you begin to believe in yourself. This sense of accomplishment fuels motivation and makes you more willing to take on challenges in the future. Teaching your children self-discipline is one of the best gifts you can give them. It helps them succeed in school, sports, and life in general. Here are some ways to help your kids develop self-discipline. Start small. Encourage your kids to focus on small habits, like making their bed each morning or putting away their shoes. Small wins build confidence and motivation. Use routines. Having a daily schedule takes the pressure off decision-making. Set precise times for homework, chores, and fun activities. Limit their choices. Too many options can be overwhelming. Instead of letting your kids choose from endless possibilities, give them 2 or 3 choices. Praise effort, not just results. When your kids work hard, acknowledge it. Let them know you see their effort, even if they don't win or get everything right. Teach the power of yet. If a child says, "I can't do this," add the word yet. I can't do this yet. Remind them that skills take time and practice. And be a role model. Show your kids what self-discipline looks like by following through on your commitments and sticking to healthy habits. Self-discipline is a skill that helps people succeed in all areas of life. It teaches individuals to focus on their goals even when things get tough. While willpower might help at the moment, Self-discipline keeps progress steady every day. Teaching self-discipline to your kids is one of the best ways to set them up for success. My children's book, Consistency is Key, Self-Care Tips with Lily and Zach, is a great tool to help, as kids often absorb lessons better through stories. It's available on Amazon Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom, as well as through local bookstores via Ingram Sparks. Kids often listen more to stories and characters than direct advice from their parents, and this book helps reinforce important self-discipline lessons in a fun and engaging way. By creating routines, setting small goals, and leading by example, you can help your children develop this critical skill. The best part? Once they learn it, they'll use it for the rest of their lives. And lastly, remember that self-discipline is like a muscle. It takes time and practice to strengthen. With patience, consistency, and the proper guidance, anyone can develop the habits needed to become confident, responsible, and successful. Thank you, listeners, for embarking on this journey with me today. Your time and attention are precious, and I am genuinely grateful that you chose to spend them with the Tips for Parenting Youngsters podcast. Your support and engagement mean the world to me. Parenting is full of challenges, but remember, the most profound change starts within us. Be the role model your children look up to. They always watch and learn from us. Visit parentingyoungsters.com for a wealth of free practical resources. The website is designed to support you and your family in everyday parenting challenges, from tips on self-discipline and positive affirmations to various other valuable topics. Also available at lessonsforlifewithgrandmakate.com are links to purchase my children's books in a series called Lessons for Life with Grandma Kate. Follow along as Lily, her brother Zach, and their friends, guided by Grandma Kate, discover their inner magic of self-esteem and confidence through creative activities and heartfelt lessons. Grandma Kate empowers each of them to face life challenges with courage and joy. There is always time to rewrite your family story. Break free from patterns that no longer serve you and create a home filled with love, understanding, and unwavering support. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. As I conclude this episode, I must state that this podcast is designed solely for educational and entertainment purposes. While I bring my experience as a parent and grandparent, it's essential that you know I am not a licensed therapist. This podcast is not a substitute for professional advice from a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or other qualified professional. Got it? Awesome. Until next time, what is one thing you are grateful for?